This woman you're seeing here in this picture is no longer with us. She has passed on, sadly. So sad, and may her soul rest in peace. Now, this is what happened. That this is what led to her death. Her husband just made the post that he lost his wife and all of that, and then everybody took to comment. They were worried because according to people, this Ummi is a beautiful soul. Everybody has one good thing or the other to say about this woman. Let me tell you what happened to her. She was pregnant, and then it got to her time of delivery. While she was being rushed to the hospital by her husband to put to bed, of course, they knew it was CS. Now, just 35 minutes into CS, they had power outage. Do you know what they call power outage? NEPA, take lights. This is what happens in Nigeria. Our light is not it's not steady. The electricity can just go away, and then everybody will use another alternative, power supply. And then the hospital mechanic ran to turn on the gen, only to find out that this gen is faulty and the gen couldn't start. That's another problem. Before they could go and get someone to fix this gen, they got the person, they were trying their best. The person could not fix this gen until after like 2 hours plus or 3 hours, because he's finished that at around 4 p.m. Meanwhile, the woman in the theater wasn't just left like that. According to the people in the theater room, they said they used their phone torchlights, and they continue. Who on earth could be doing this to people? How could this even be real? How could this even be true? I am feeling so bad. She's not in any way related to me, but she's Nigerian and she's a woman. I still believe and I still want her to get justice. Just before they fixed the gen, her husband broke the news that she has passed. Yeah, she passed on because there was no light. 35 minutes into her surgery, there was power outage, and that was all. That was how they lost a beautiful, vibrant soul. A wife, an entrepreneur, a daughter, a Nigerian. This is not fair. I can go on my knees and ask and ask for this particular favor from the government of this country. Please ensure that your government hospitals have at least solar lights. Yeah. Or inverter. Please install these things in the hospitals. I think it's needed more in the hospitals than in Aso Rock. It's needed more in the hospital. Imagine if there was light, this woman wouldn't have passed. In as much as I have a lot of questions to ask as well, what would she be doing in the labor room for 35 minutes? What do you think she could be doing in the labor room for 35 minutes? I've been there, so mine didn't take even 10 minutes. What do you think she was doing there for 35 minutes? I think the doctors need to come out and explain. And the husband should not even take this lightly. Do not take it lightly. I know one thing with the Muslims and the Northerners, they'll be like, oh, that's how God wants it. Let's leave it, that's how God wants it. But to be honest, it will still happen again and again and again. This is not how God wanted it to. Wallahi, this is not how God wanted it. If Nigeria was working, Ummi wouldn't have died. She would have been alive today with her baby. This is not fair. This is not fair. What could this be, for crying out loud? When I saw this particular post by her husband, I was moved to tears. And I'm like, how do you even start explaining this? That you're in a country like Nigeria and there's no assurance of even light in the hospital. That's a lot. That's a lot. I don't know how these things should be done. I don't know if there is a way you people can just give hospitals like 24 hours light. If there is a way you guys can do this, please start it with the hospitals. I myself have been in the hospital when they brought in so many emergencies that they just have to look for a place and take them to somewhere else and look for a place that they can either get fuel or maybe people that have solar or maybe people that have oxygen. It just a lot of, if you see the kind of little things that end people's life in this country, you'll be shocked. Small, small things, small, small things. And sometimes I don't blame these hospitals. The other day I was interviewing a doctor and he was telling me how much he spends weekly, weekly on diesel. That's a lot. And I'm like, how do you even do this? How? Of course, he will have to use diesel if there's no light because he has people on admission. Because some people are even, in fact, they have so many vaccines that have to be kept in the fridge and all of that. This is not fair. This is not fair. And honestly, I think they should really really channel a lot of energy into the health system in this country. And this is one of the reasons why our doctors are leaving Nigeria to other countries. And when they get to those countries, they become the best. It's because our country cannot even appreciate their efforts. They can't appreciate the efforts of even the good doctors at all. They're highly paid, they're poorly paid, and then they don't even have soft loans. At least provide even soft loans for these hospitals. There are no grants anywhere for them. How do you want them to thrive? How? I'm not just doing this video alone because of Ummi that has passed. I know these things happen every day, but the reason why we could see this is because her husband is on social media. And it's because Ummi is also educated and she's also on social media. Her friends have been posting about it. What about those people that are in the rural areas in Nigeria where they can't even access even phone? This is a lot. This is a lot. This is a failed system. This system is, I'm so speechless. All I pray is her soul find rest. And may God just help her and her family that she left behind, give them the fortitude to bear this loss. Such a shame.